10, 9. We in that day of 10. Today is the 10. Today's the day of Jeb. This is Malkuth energy, bringing things into the physical, okay? This is knowledge in our cipher on this day, which things come into this space. I gave you a headache already. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I want to read the book Betu Netter what the Tiz is all about on this day of Jeb, okay? Today's a great day for my one life pathers, okay? We love it here for y'all. Hold on. Let me find my page. So, Kemetic is Jeb or Seb. Canaanite is Sandalphon. In the Kabbalah is Malkuth. And Hindu Kush is Bhairavi. We're talking about the 10th Sephiroth here. Planet is Earth all day, every day. The Hakal is Ashra, which is Ra's Hakal. The underlying principles of this energy is consistent adherence to the laws of health is absolutely necessary for spiritual development and success in life. Ashe. Hey, newbie, Ray, of course. Thank you guys for tapping in. So, on this day of 10 of Malkuth and Jeb, it's all about knowledge in your cipher, putting things into your space and letting it come into the physical, and we're moving gratitude here, and we love it. So we're going to take this day of 10, 1. It's a great day for my one life pathers. Actually, any day, because all these numbers are divisible by 1, right? So no matter what day you're born, it's really about taking action and getting knowledge about, what day you was born. I was born on the 19th, which is still a 1. So, knowledge being born, taking action on my knowledge being born and bringing myself into the 1. Okay? So, we're going to take this energy of 1. We're going to put it into the month of 1. This is the month of Ketters, the knowledge. Ogun energy, the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with the thought, as Ogun rules over the first house in astrology. Again, 1 deals with knowledge. So taking initiative, getting that intellect, taking action. We love it here. So the 1 and 1 come together and they make 2. Okay. So, 2 deals with the second Sephiroth is Chokma, which is Jupiter energy. This is wisdom. So in the 2, we're dealing with wisdom. We're dealing with when you exercise that knowledge and then you start to get some level of discernment with that knowledge you're exercising. Because, when I do this, that happens 5/29 of 1987. So you were born on the day 11, which is cool because today is the life path 11 day. We're going to get there. Hold on. Hold that thought. I got you. So, hey, Prashu, what up? Happy Friday. Happy Holy Day to my bulbs in the back, too. So, we're going to take the 2. This is Chokma. This is wisdom. This is the discernment we get from exercising the knowledge that we're going to do when we all up in the 10s of Malkuth and we all up in the 1s of the Ketters. Woo wop, right? 2 also deals with Mayat. Mayat is associated with the number 2 as well. This is when we get the Piscean energy. This is, law, justice, truth, and righteousness. When we deal with 2, we're dealing with the second house. That's Taurus house. That's paying attention to your priorities, what you value, what you find beauty in, pretty much. The celestial designers. 2 can also deal with Libra, Opus skills, focusing on your interpersonal relationships, bonds, and contracts. 2 is the balance, emotional energy. When we're dealing with the number, first of all, when we're dealing with the number 1, we're dealing with the letters A, J, and S. Okay, so that is the energy of fire. Taking action. J is water, so emotions and intuition coming in, and the S is air. So that's the intellect, right? And then when we're dealing with the numbers 2, because we put those 2 1s together. We're dealing with the letters B. B is also fire, taking action. The letter K, which is water, also emotions and intuitions. And T, the letter T, which now we're coming into earth. And, we're stabilizing ourselves with the letter T. Okay, so we're going to take that 2 and we're going to put it into the year of 9. Okay. Okay, Super Bean, I see you over there. So we're going to take that 2. We're going to put it in the year 9. This is the year of born, giving birth to things that we want to see in our space. This is the year of Jupiter ruling over the 9th house with Sagittarius, bringing us the optimism, the joy, the expansion, the abundance, dealing with the spaces of business and law is heavy here. We are in the year of Jubilee. That is the energy of 9. What we bring here, working on a utopia, bringing things to completion and wholeness, fruition. So think about the things we were working on in the year 1 in 2017. 2017. For some of you guys are saying we're currently in the year 2017, or some of you guys are saying we're in 62, 64. You know, everybody got the different years. You know, time is whatever you want to live in. It's your mind. That's why we're reading The Secret right now. So you can live in whatever time zone you want to. Me personally, I want to be in 2025. Want to know why? Because next year, that means next year is the year of 1, and that's my year because that's my Jupiter return, and it's the year of the horse. It's all lined up for you, girl. So you know what? That's where I want to be. Okay, so that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But you be in whatever year you want to be, whether 2017, which is the year 1, or 62, 64, which is the year 9, or 2005, which is the year 9. I forgot, somebody else said 1444. That one was crazy. I don't know how we got there, but that's the year 4, I think. And so that's where we at. Everybody in their own time zones. And that's cool, because when you look even across America, we're in different time zones. Like, what time is it where you're at right now? We might not be on the same type time right now. Some of y'all still in yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all is a couple days ahead of me if you're on the other side of the globe. So we're allowed to be on our own timing. You know, I respect yours, respect mine. I say, I mean, amen. Okay. I'm going to take that too. We're going to put that into that 9 of wholeness and abundance and expansion and all that fun stuff. 9 also deals with your side, which is the moon. Paying attention to your sacral chakra, your reproductive organs, your reproductive system is very important during this year. So putting that to interpersonal relationships, justice, and emotions and all those things into giving birth to this 9, it brings us to 11. So today is a mastery number of 11, 1, 1. You see, whatever we put into the 9s, we get right back. So be mindful. This is the year of reaping what you sow. So like you gonna reap it, because we're putting everything into the 9s, and the 9s is going to give it to us right back. Ashe. Okay. So enjoy the space of mastery. This number of mastery is about mastering yourself so well that you become an influence and an inspiration to other people around you. Thank you, fun. Peace to you, Yusuf. Sakim. Yes, we are all born at different times. Ashe. Yes. So let's get into the astronomical aspect of all things, okay? We start the day off with an 83% waxing gibbous moon. We're in this moon of building tangible things into our space. Moon rising at 1:28 p.m. and setting at 4:20 a.m. Tropically speaking, in our mind, we are on communication. We are in that Gemini energy, focusing on like people we grew up with, Tri-City area, family members, relatives, you know, intellect, stuff like that. Peace, y'all. Welcome on YouTube. Snoop Doggy Dog. I love that. I love that you have the 11:11 and today's the day of 11. That's fly. Hey, Abbas. Peace to the God. Okay. In our Draconic chart, as well as our energy exchanges, they are now in alignment. So you guys find yourself having more spiritual experiences, or more of your experiences are in alignment with your aura, which is why y'all got to tune in with me when I'm reading The Secret. This is a perfect time. We finally have the constellation chart more in alignment with the Draconic chart. The whole majority of the year 8 up until this space, we had the Draconic chart in alignment with our thoughts, in alignment with our tropical chart. But now it's getting more in alignment with our Vedic chart, our actual events. You're having spiritual events right now. So all the things that you see yourself happening, it's in alignment with your auric body, your spiritual DNA, your Akashic records, and your soul contract. And we move in gratitude. Get in tune with your Draconic chart, align it with your Vedic chart, and your tropical chart. Tropical rules over the thought process. Vedic is your energy exchanges, your body, and Draconic is your spirit, your spiritual experiences. You align them. You can do your natal chart if you want to do your inner child work. I highly suggest doing a progressive chart so you guys can be present in yourself. I do have a chest tattoo, but this just says everything matters. That's what my shirt says. But yeah, so look at all of that. And if you need assistance, that's what I'm here for. I love to do it. Okay. All right. So we start off with the moon being in Kritika Nakshatra. Anybody in here versed with the nakshatras? I'm just now getting myself a little bit more acclimated than usual. You know what I'm saying? With the enunciations in public places. Okay. So because we are in 7 degrees Taurus, is that how we started the day in 7 degrees Taurus? We are in the Kritika Nakshatra. This is the third nakshatra out of the 27 lunar mansions that the moon goes through. It goes from 26 degrees Aries to 10 degrees Taurus. It's associated with Taurus zodiac. It brings dynamic combination of energy. It's both fiery action and earthy stability. The key points is to consider when discussing is, especially in the context of the moon's placements, is being refined, purity, and discrimination. It signifies sharpness, precision, and the ability to separate essential from the unnecessary. The deity associated with this is Agni, the fire god. This is the god of transformation, purification, and the catalyst for change. He is also linked to healing, the ability to burn away impurities, making Kritika a nakshatra that focuses on purification and personal transformation. All right, the ruling planet is the sun. It gives strength, clarity, leadership, and vitality, self-expression, creativity, and clarity and purpose. So that is associated with that nakshatra. The sunrise at 7:21 a.m., sunset at 5:53 p.m. We are in Makara, which is 20 degrees Capricorn in our mind, and our energy exchanges or happenings. We're in 25 degrees Sagittarius, which is Danu. The moon and Jupiter are in conjunction today at 5:03 p.m. The moon at 4.9 degrees north, minimal angle at 2:43 p.m. The moon at 4.7 degrees north-northwest, and we're able to observe that at 5:23 p.m. with a 5-degree north separation. The moon at Aldebaran is also in conjunction today at 2:02 p.m. The moon is 9.5 degrees north. Also today, Mercury enters the Draconic Capricorn, which is cool because yesterday, Mercury entered the Capricorn zodiac. So now we have our thought process on Mercury, where we're speaking into existence in alignment with our spiritual self. Being in Capricorn, getting to the root of things, dealing with the challenges that give us the discipline, the boundaries, and the resources that we need for our survival. Remember, we're in TB on the Kemetic calendar, which goes from December to January. It's associated with Isis. We are in Tevet on the Hebrew calendar, which goes all the way up to today. Today is the day that Nebuchadnezzar sieged Jerusalem. So this is the energy of hardship, reflection, and growth. And then we are in the week of the Nile, because how the Egyptian calendar is, it's 3 seasons a year, 4 months a season. Each month has 30 days. The 30 days are divided into 10 days a week. That's called decan. So we're at the end of the first decan of the month, and we are in the energy of the Nile, which goes on until January 17th. Being intuitive, logical, and peaceful, practical, and influenced by your passions is heavy here. So that's what to look for. Yom Shishi is on the Hebrew calendar. This means 6th day. This is also a day called Shukrvar in the Hindu calendar, and this is associated with the goddess Lakshmi and Venus. The characters are the goddess of wealth, prosperity, and abundance, and good fortune on this beautiful holy day. And so that is the energies associated with the calendars here. And so we're going to get into the planetary hour. I want to give y'all the hours of the day as soon as I find that piece of paper. Maybe I can't find that piece. Oh, there it is. I see it. Boom. So 1 a.m. So 12 a.m. we started the day off on Venus hour. So 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. we're in Venus. We're in Venus from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're in the hour of Mercury from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., and 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then we're in the energy of the moon, going inward and paying attention to our emotions. So 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., that's right now. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. again. And then we go into Sabbath. So we start Saturn at 12 a.m., okay? Saturn, we're Saturn hour at 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., which is all about hard work and discipline. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and again, 12 a.m. we start, Saturn, the Sabbath day. And then we're in Jupiter and this is where we deal with our optimism, our long-term goals and stuff, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then we are in Mars, which is motivation. It might be the hours you want to work out, exercise, and stuff like that. That's from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., and then 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., and then 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then we're in the sun energy, this is where you get your energy from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So some of y'all might be rising around that hour. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So that is the planetary hour. And as far as the energy goes for the day, just looking at where the planetary placements are today, having that Mercury in alignment with the Draconic and tropical Capricorn energy, but still in the Sagittarius constellations, being mindful of the Mercurian energy here, how we balance our health, wellness, and daily routine is heavy here for the root chakra. And it's in the third house, so it deals with community. So speaking into existence, the community that you want into your space is heavy here. We also have don't forget Venus is in Pisces. So we're living in our delusions. And so we, using our heart chakra to help with our imagination, imagining the things that we want in our space. We have Venus in alignment with Saturn and Neptune over there. So some challenges could come, focusing on our root chakra and the infrastructure, how we're going to, imagine these spaces in our things in our space and how we're going to achieve them. And then being in alignment with our spiritual selves and the spiritual experience that we're going to have. So that's a heavy energy for the water signs. Anywhere you got water placement, you utilize your water placements. That's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer placements to do on that. And then for those of you on Earth, you having like a lot of sun experiences. You got the sun, Mercury, and Uranus sitting over there in Earth. So a lot of progressive experiences happening, speaking things into existence in your space is big here. And then for fire, we don't have too much fire happening in the cosmos, but the third house is definitely in Sagittarius right now, and Chiron is still in Aries. So taking initiative on our wounds, that's over there sitting by the North Node, that's at 0 degree Aries. So for those of you guys who don't know, the North and South nodes are always going retrograde and prograde. So it's always bouncing back and forth between Aries and Pisces, Libra, and Virgo. So, paying attention to that back and forth will help you, like what day or what hour are we on now? So, and then when we're in air in the moon. So our intuition, Jupiter, our abundance, Lilith, is in Libra right now. So a lot of primordial energy to the law, justice, truth, and power. Thank you for the likes, Ra. And Pluto is creating transformations over there in Aquarius. Of course, making the pendulum swing in our spaces of power. Ashe. So that is the energy for the 4 elements. That's what I got for y'all today, my cosmic nobodies. When the moon is in Scorpio, we shouldn't do that important things like starting a job. You shouldn't do those things. No. You should be thinking about those things, you know what I'm saying? Because Pluto does deal with business and power, management. So you want to, plan out those things. It's not so much as a doing type energy, as much as it is as a manifesting and bringing into your existence and letting the transformations occur. Anything else? Did I miss anything else? No? All right. Well, that's what I got for you today, my cosmic nobodies. Enjoy these hours in this planetary energy. And if you would like a personal reading, reach out. Peace, peace.